incredible successes, soul-crushing defeats, lives well lived and ones we appreciate. But with all those blessings, there isn't a day that goes by that we wouldn't give everything we've ever gotten and everything we'll ever get for just 5 more minutes of tangible time with our best friend, with our dad. Selfishly speaking, we feel like we get to visit with him a little bit every single night, that we get to do this show, and we thank you for all of that. But here we are all of these years later. Matthew and I have outlived our father. By 6 years now, we're 51. He died at only 45. What a crime. So young, so young. But there was only one thing that he loved more than his family. We never doubted for a second that he didn't love the crap out of us. He did, but he loved you just a little bit more. He was on his way to a show on New Year's Eve when the plane took him and his band and stuff. But this was a guy who literally lived and died for rock and roll. And he loved all of you so much. He was just a really personable guy. And if you leave here with anything, please know that guy that you grew up with on the television show, if in fact you did, and that family that you saw, man, they weren't acting. They were really behaving more than anything, and they loved you very, very much, and they still do from wherever they are. And it's important for me to kind of impart this to you. When I turn on the TV lately, it just seems to me like the world's gone crazy lately. Every time I turn on the TV, someone's yelling at me and trying to make me feel scared and divided and separate and wrong and stuff for everything that we believe in. And I'll tell you, the one thing that keeps on coming to me is that I see a lot of people on both sides of the coin acting badly, just acting bad and being indecent. And the one thing I gotta say about my grandparents, our grandparents, and our father is they were just genuinely decent people like you are. Decent people who know what it's like to love your neighbors and love your family and have your faith and a sense of community. And I will say this one thing is that, not to get political, I'm not that kind of person, but I will say that there is strength in everybody coming together. And someone benefits when they make us feel separated and different from one another. So if you leave with anything, just look around, man. You've got a whole bunch of people, a lot of you never even met before, that all came together to enjoy a really cool show. And these songs are old, man. They've been around for a long, long time, but they still speak truth. They really do. And that's just what it is for all of us. We love you very much. We want you to know that. And because of that, we want to leave you with a little piece of us. That is a song that we wrote that one day that really is about not taking the people that you love for granted and letting them know that. So hope you dig it. It's a song called Just Once More. Got a million pictures in my heart and here at home, but I'm afraid that they'll just fade with time. Photographs are cold and a memory's hard to hold. Chance to say goodbye. One more day, one more night, one more chance to make it right. A few more words, a few more laughs. Doesn't seem too much to ask. A dream, but I'd give up everything if you walk through that door just once more. Sometimes I catch myself asking you out loud, what would you do if you were in my place? 'Cause every day in every way I try and make you proud, but I wish that I could tell you told me so. And I've been blessed, I don't think twice, but wouldn't it be nice? Just one more day, one more night, one more chance to make it right. A few more words, a few more laughs. Doesn't seem too much to ask. And I know it's just a dream, but I'd give up everything if you walk through that door just once more.